Hello, 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 you guys! It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I've missed you as always, as usual. Today we are finishing off with the last, but of course for the best, right? Just a couple quick things. I just remember there's a bunch of juicy info down below, including all my social media, as well as the extended link for this reading. Well, after this reading, I always do all the zodiac signs in a random order. I make sure everyone is complete and done before I hit reshuffle, recycle, whatever you want to call it. And I always do for the sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign for whatever particular sign I'm doing. And today, of course, I know you already know, but it is the lovely, fabulous Aries. Okay, let's not waste no time. Let's get into it. What is the overall message for the collective? We have here, great teacher, learn from spiritual experience. Ooh. So there's always signs all around us, okay? Understand that when you take the time to really learn it, there's a lot of different insights and a lot of different things that you'd be like, it's so crazy. I saw a dove and it told me about my whole experience I'm going through right now, and I can change it. Like, there's just so many different insights you can get. But what happens is these things are happening around us, and we can get caught in our phone or whatever currently what's going on in our life, or we're just frustrated or we're tired, whatever it is, and we can miss a sign that can give you so much beauty. Ever watch a kid when they're growing up or when they're playing or anything like that? Watch how an animal interacts, just taking the time to just sit and be at peace. Understand that when you get into those moments when you're really tapping into your true destiny of who you are and how you actually operate and how life really is, there is a lot of different information that's going to come to, but there's the same time there's going to be a lot more peace afterwards, because there's going to be a sense of healing. I just keep feeling like you're out, like you're going to be out there in nature, or you're going to go out in nature pretty much, and you're just going to get this, you're going to feel as if there's this like nice little halo of like a blessing, like a celebration. And it's funny enough, I don't know what the hell's going on today before I started this reading, but outside, I don't know if you can hear it too. Outside, there's just been constant cars just going by and just honking like crazy. I don't know if there's some game or something, because I don't really watch sports, but and I was just like, okay, well, that's kind of excessive. Like, should I close the window? And then I was just like, all I heard in my head was just like, no, there's a celebration happening. Start the reading. And I was like, okay, a little pushy, but whatever. And I just feel as if there's something that you're going to be celebrating in regards to this level of growth. Like, if you look here, well, in the book, this is pretty much Jesus. Okay. If you believe in Jesus or not, up to you. But there's just this holy, letting go, free energy that this card is coming off. Like, you see the way that the bird is just free and just flying away, but at the same time, the guy in the picture, aka Jesus, is just allowing the bird to fly away, not like trying to catch it back to really just hold on to it. It's just letting it be free. So there's a lot of freeing energy that I do feel, a lot of just pleasant energy ahead. They're still honking like crazy outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but let's see. What I want more details. What else is going on? The collective. Oh my gosh, that's so. But look, I'm not gonna take all those cards, but look at the top. Okay, we got here the Eight of Cups, evolving. You are definitely going to another stage, which is really nice. I like the sounds of this. Leveling up is always great. not so fun the preview right before it, but it's really great. We got here the Six of Pentacles coming out. The Ten of Cups was just trying to come out. So your cards are flying all over the place. I feel here with, we got here the Tower. There can't be any change if no Tower comes out, right? Anyways, we got here the Six of Pentacles, and in regards to the equality and give and take, this feels like it's just you, honey. And what I mean by that is just like within yourself, you have to understand there has to be a give and take. What I mean by that is there's time to, have fun and relax and not worry about what and whatnot. And then there's time when you're putting in the work and you have to, put in the stages and do the little things and the steps and whatever to get to that point. There's a time, it's really funny is my dad used to always say there's a time and place for everything. And I just remember as a kid, like it was always, I think it was always at the dinner table. It was just like when you couldn't talk about, I guess, whatever. I don't remember. I was really, really, really young. But all I remember what he would say was there's a time and place for everything. And I just feel that with this equality card, that understand there's a time when to, you know, to get into the emotion of allowing yourself to feel that sadness, whatever made you sad, that whatever thing that made you, jealous, or the point is not to get stuck in it. It's to allow yourself to go through it and then allowing yourself to heal past it. But a lot of times what happens is either we get too stuck in it and we stay sad for so long, or we don't even allow ourselves to be sad. We just keep pushing it off and brushing off in a corner and hoping it doesn't come back up. Both scenarios, it will repeatedly come back up. But the best thing that you can do for yourself is when you get into that sad moment, acknowledge that you're sad, allow yourself to be sad for, however long you feel. Don't try your best to have a timeline of when you will allow yourself to move past it. And then really go into, why did I feel sad? Okay, why did I feel that emotion? And it's funny enough, recently I did this new little practice I was trying out where I felt a particular emotion, whatever it would be, sad, anger, jealousy, whatever it was, right? I had a particular situation where I felt that, okay? And I kept feeling it, and it was like every time this one little thing I would see, it kept making me feel that energy. So what I decided to do was, okay, why do I feel this? Like, just be brutally honest. No one's gonna see this piece of paper. Just write it out for yourself and just write it. Just be completely honest. What do you feel when you see that thing? And why are you reacting that way? Why are you always feeling a lower vibration from seeing that? Okay, say example, it was like every time I saw this rock. Look at this pretty rock though. Like, gorgeous. Anyways, every time I seen this rock, I would be, angry. It's just like, well, why is every time I see this rock, does it make me feel angry? And then it's just like, just fully just write it out completely, and then go back. Well, no, leave it. What I did was I left it, and then I came back to it when I wasn't in that energy anymore, and then I read it, and then I saw all the things that I was telling myself of why I couldn't, appreciate the rock, or why I couldn't have, more rocks, or whatever the situation. Maybe the rock wasn't the best example to use, but it was just a particular thing I didn't have, and I wanted, and it was just like, well, how come, that person has the rock? And it was just like I caught up in a loop, and understanding that I needed to allow myself to go through the motion of it, instead of like, no, pick yourself up, Shine. Like, come on, just pick yourself up. I didn't allow it, because it wasn't working. Every time I kept saying pick it up and move past it, it really didn't, because every time it happened, I got triggered again. So what's beautiful in knowing when you're healing in a thing, when that thing comes back up and it doesn't trigger you anymore, that's how you know you've healed from it. That's how you know you move past it. And when it comes to the Tower energy, well, first off, look at that card, okay? It's a piece of glass. Oh, did I have it upside down? No, I don't. It's a piece of card that is of glass, and it's just someone threw something and it broke and it shattered, and it still has to hold up through whatever type of environment it's going to be in and still keep itself in one. But understand that it can't, understanding that when a glass is broken, once it's broken. It's just, it is what it is, right? But understand to learn to find the beauty in the broken pieces. And it's just like, one person will see, they'll say they had a mirror and it dropped and they broke. They're like, oh, great, I just ruined that mirror, whatever. And they sweep it up and they throw it in the garbage can. And another person, same thing. They dropped the mirror and they're like, oh, cool. You know what? I'm going to use this. And then they created a beautiful art piece with the broken glass. It's the two perspectives. It's very interesting. And as I'm doing your reading, I'm just remembering all the different little downloads of stuff I've seen throughout the day where I was like, why am I saying this? This doesn't fully resonate with me. And I feel as if it's because I had to say it in this reading, because there was a particular picture that I saw, and it was like this dude sitting on a bench, and then and it was just like, it was a very basic kind of picture, because it was like the silhouette was just black and there was like another color in the background. And in the picture, it was talking about, it said basically, even a broken clock still shows the same time, the correct time, 2 times a day. And I just feel from you, there's a sense of, you are going to get past focusing on the negative situation. There's something that is occurring within you currently where you kind of let yourself get into a funk because of that negative topic, that negative situation. And when you allow yourself to go through the tower moment, go through the healing, go through the change, and especially when I'm doing this reading, it's that Scorpio energy. And Scorpio is the transformation card, it's the death card. It's just moving past that, understanding that you're going to be leveling up, you're going to be changing, you're going to be purging. I want to see what is keeping you. We have here guarded. Very interesting card. Now, this card, I know it's a skull. It's just trying to emphasize how much of things are kept hidden inside. A part of you is very closed off. It's very guarded. It's very, very little people know about that side of you. Even like people that like you grew up with, or stuff like that, like people around you. There's a part of you inside that, kind of has this shell that you keep hidden, and it's like this little pearl that you just hide away. But what I love in the beauty of this card is, there is the beautiful butterfly, just right there, blue, calm, with that blue essence. At the same time, bringing so much beauty to this picture. Think about if this butterfly was not in this card. This card would have such a different type of energy and element towards it. And why I want to point out the butterfly is the fact that transformation is coming, okay? Transformation is coming, and there is a beautiful, end to the story in the particular situation. It's just understanding that these little things that have occurred, okay, it is holding you back in a sense, but you can move past it, you can heal from it, and you can evolve. But there needs to be a better give and take within yourself. We got here the cowardly card, distant, and we got here the escapist. So being stuck in this energy for however long you have has made you feel a sense of regret, okay? Back to the same thing I was saying before about that distance. It's literally, the card came out, and of course it has a skull too. Isn't that very interesting how Spirit loves to double show certain things that other people probably didn't believe it was like there. um, but you want to escape from this energy. You want to move past from this energy. You no longer want to stay there. All right. Before we go off, it's time to close the reading. What advice does Spirit want to provide? Spread your wings. Ooh, wait, I love it. And look at that color. Okay? Like, if you look at all the cards here, you really only have a couple that have color. And this one, I don't even want to say this one really has color because this is just the darkest shade of blues that you can really put in. And I just feel as if that when you spread your wings and have that soaring, weren't we just talking about this bird and being free at the beginning of the reading? When you spread your wings and you allow yourself to just be in the moment more and understand that, yes, you do live in the moment, but at the same time, you're still holding on to that anchor, to that backpack, to that dead weight. Okay? Understand the difference of when you let it go. Think about if you were carrying a bunch of groceries, okay? You can't wait till you put down those bags, right? Because then you just have to deal with only your body weight now, which you're used to dealing with because it's your, your day to day. It's just letting go of whatever you have been holding on to, been carrying. It's time to stop carrying it. It's time to be more free. And look how the light just turned on. Guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Continue off into the extended. Remember to keep your head held high. Remember to keep that chin up. Until next time, it is your girl Sunshine. Deuces.